buddy, Rock My Monkey TV, and somehow I kissed enough ass to get an interview with the two guitar players of Sanctuary. We got Lenny, the founding member. How you doing, Lenny?
Hello, good.
Good. And we got our old friend Bradley Hull. Some of you guys might know him from Forced Entry and formerly Blistered Earth, and now he's the second axeman in Sanctuary. How you doing, Brad?
Doing well, thank you.
Okay. Now, me and Terry were sitting back a couple days ago, and we were watching some footage that came from you guys playing in other countries, and I got to say, Brad, you look like you were having more fun than you have had in a couple decades. I mean,
I don't know. That's pretty hard to I have a lot of fun. So
A lot of fun on off stage. So maybe it was.
I have a lot of fun. So I mean, I just try and make the most of everything. Yeah, it's fun.
okay.
It's fun.
Now, I'm not sure if this is a question I'm not supposed to ask yet, but
We'll tell you.
In October, World said that you guys were pretty much signed with Century, but things were still being worked out. He said it on the record as part of the interview, but then when I emailed them, they said, yeah, they're not on the label yet. So what official word can you give on that?
Officially, we're not on the label yet, but we probably will be very soon. It's a formality. We'll be on. I don't know if I should say we'll be on Century Media, but in my opinion, we'll be on Century Media soon.
Well, even Century Media replied with the word "yet," so I think that says a lot.
Yeah, it's really is. It's details right now, and that's it. It's just a matter of time. Honestly, they're kind of a family. They've worked a lot with Nevermore, of course, and they're big Sanctuary fans. So it's a really good fit, and they work well with our management company, Continental, in Europe, and they're all in the same building and everything. So it's kind of the way to go for us. So it's probably going to happen.
Okay. Now, we've been following Brad. You know, he's been doing a lot of underground bands. Did a thing with his son for a while, but you kind of fell off the face of the earth. So, where have you been, and what have you been doing?
I was in some other bands besides Sanctuary, but it's probably nothing really notable. And then there was actually a time where I kind of took some time off and really didn't play metal at all for a long time. I just played acoustic guitar and kind of, built up my chops acoustically, and then eventually, yeah, exactly. Eventually, I got back into it, and it's kind of given me a fresh perspective. So, I don't know. I've been around, but not really in the scene, and for me, it's kind of given me it's a breath of fresh air for me, so. Okay.
Now there's reasons that we agree with the decision of this guy here, but what were the important things that stood out for you as to why this guy was the guy you had to bring into your band?
I was forced at gunpoint. I mean, what can I say? No, I mean...
Second Amendment. Dave turned me on to the Second Amendment thing, where everyone's got the right to bear arms.
That's right.
I got it off one of his posts on Facebook, so came over and said, I'm playing the shows.
I'm taking this job. I don't care. No, I'm sure everybody knows if people have followed Sanctuary in the past, that when Sean Blozel quit, Brad filled in on at least one tour, right?
North American tour, yeah, North American tour.
We did quite a few shows, worked out great. So, when it came time to find another guitar player, we said, fuck, what about Brad? He knows all the songs.
He probably knows the songs still.
He did a pretty damn good job, so let's see what he's doing. And it worked out good. I mean, he's a good fit.
Okay. Now, I think if I remember correctly, following your guys' Facebook page and a few other sources, you guys have an album that's almost done. Is that correct?
We have an album that's almost finished being written. It's not done recording. Because, a lot of people ask me that. It's like, oh, you guys are recording, you're almost done recording, right? No, we're not done recording, but we're almost done writing, or I shouldn't say completely done, but we have a really good portion of it done, so.
Okay.
But
All right, now is this going to be something where it's still? You've always been the main writer as far as the guitar parts goes. Are you adding your little flavors? Your
Add a little flavors. He's writing the bulk of the stuff. Because I'm just doing whatever I'm doing, and he comes to me with the songs, and then I get a solo here, and sometimes he'll tell me to play the stuff exactly, but I kind of add a little something, and if he doesn't tell me that he doesn't like it, then I keep playing it, and that's where the little flavor comes.
Looks at the look on my face, and no, look. Eventually, we're probably all going to contribute. Right now, we're just kind of going with what we got, and Brad's a great player, so I see him contributing in the future.
Okay. All right. So now this seemed to all come together right about the time that Nevermore was having their issues, and was it just, I don't know, kismet that it all happened at the same time, or did one kind of you hear that they had trouble, so you gave a call? How did it all evolve?
I can tell you exactly how it happened, because it was going to be running concurrently. That was how we planned it. Loomis was actually in Sanctuary for a little while when we started this reunion, I guess you'd call it. So the plan was to.
So wait, Loomis was supposed to be part of the Sanctuary reunion as well.
He was in the band for let's see.
He did 70,000 Tons.
He did his 70,000 Tons and El Corazon. So he did actually play a few shows with us. And then after Nevermore broke up, I think he just kind of felt like, it was going to be more of a clean cut. So, yeah, I mean, I can't really tell you what happened with them, but I can just say that it was the plan for, both bands to run concurrently. So, I mean, we're all good friends, so, it seemed like a good idea. I mean, we were even talking about at one time maybe even doing some kind of a tour, where Sanctuary and Nevermore would have went on, done some kind of like a co-headlining thing. Maybe difficult to do, but we did talk about it at the time. So.
Okay. All right. So now, Sanctuary has always kind of had through the two albums you guys have, Refuge Denied and Into the Mirror Black. There was a certain vibe going on with the lyrics. There was a certain subject matter that it stuck to, and in a way that kind of sort of followed with Nevermore, but the two definitely have their own distinct kind of concepts. Does Worrell still write all the lyrics on both, or does he keeps them separate on purpose?
He writes all the lyrics. That's pretty much all I can tell you. I mean, as far as subject matter, I mean, you gotta talk to him about where he gets.
Dig deep in his cranium for the subject matter.
Yeah. I mean,
we just like to catch him when he's drunk.
I like to catch him before he gets drunk.
We love you, Worrell, really, because you're fun to pick on. Oh, buddy. So, so I mean, is the lyrical content, as far as you've seen and heard, is it going to follow the same kind of thought process of Refuge Denied and Into the Mirror Black?
I think the way the new songs are playing out, there's a little bit of a difference. I mean, it still sounds like Sanctuary. I mean, I'm still writing the music, Worrell's still writing the lyrics, so there's still that element, but it's been 20 years, right? So there's a little bit of, we've evolved.
There's a lot of 20 years of experience, or just events that happened.
And I can say, honestly, if people are expecting to hear Refuge Denied, you're probably going to be disappointed. But it's still going to kick ass. It's still Sanctuary. It still rocks. It's more of an updated version of it. And we've grown, we've changed, and hopefully we've matured in a good way. So I think people are going to like it. I really, the reaction so far has been really good. I mean, if you're expecting exactly what you heard on Refuge Denied, you'll get some of it, but you're not going to get all of it. So.
Okay. Now, as whenever I'm talking to him, you're over on the side here, doing some stretches, getting ready to go on stage. So I got to ask you, for all the beginner guitar players out there, what's the most important setup and build up to going on stage or playing, what would you recommend that they do before they play to make sure that they get the best performance out of themselves?
Try and play your guitar for an hour. Probably go up to it and just try and stretch every limb. Get loose, get limber. Be prepared to be hot, and then just go for it. Really, just be prepared by having your body warmed up. Drink a lot of water. Try not to get drunk. That usually doesn't work. Yeah. It's easy to do. You know, you have a beer, then you have another beer. And
I've seen you perform both ways. I think you do perform just a little better sober.
Yeah, quite a bit, little better.
All right. So, any final words to the viewers of Rock My Monkey TV, the fans of Sanctuary? What kind of an ETA do you think of for the album?
You know, originally I think we were hoping that it would be 2012, but realistically, it's going to be sometime in 2013, depending upon what our touring schedule is. It could be. It's either going to be before summer of 2013 or right after. So don't hold me to that, but we're hoping that it's middle of 2013.
It's been 20 years. I don't think fans are going to be just like, damn,
right.
When is that fucking album coming out?
That's kind of what we talked about.
Hey, damn, when's the fucking album gonna? Oh, sorry.
We don't want to rush it. I don't think you want to rush it either, just to have a product. So we're back, because then you might slip into doing something that it's not the level you want to do. So
we want it to be the best product it can. So really rushing it and trying to get it out in time. It's all cool and everything, but really what matters is we want it to be the greatest we can make it. So.
But I can see that the plan. I mean, if the plan is spring or summer of coming up, then obviously hopefully the plan would then be hit the road and go around and. What I mean, have you guys thought about it? Are you guys going to do a summer tour or do the Germany thing in the summer and come back here in the fall? Or have you thought that far ahead?
We'll definitely do festivals, and maybe there's a tour somewhere down the road too. But I mean, we got to fit in the recording of the record too. So I don't know where that's all going to fit. Once we're ready to go, we'll probably address that. But we'll definitely be playing next summer. Festivals they come up and they're a lot of fun. And
here's the thing, Mark. The three of us in the interim have got, me, Dave, and Lenny, have got pretty decent jobs, and kind of settled in there. So we have to make sure that we can balance that, because sometimes your employers, they don't want to let you go for 3 months. You know what I mean? I'm going on tour, boss. Yeah. How are you? So, and it's balancing the money.
Coming back to your job.
Yeah. So I think it's also going to have to balance the financial aspect of it too. If it's profitable, then it makes sense. But if we're going out there to lose our jobs and eat fucking ramen, I'm probably not in.
All right. Well, final words.
You need a better mic that you don't have to keep put to everybody's mouth. You just have one that you sit here.
The problem with that is I tried that, and it was and basically we ended up picking out the background noise there. So I found a mic purposely that you had to kind of eat the mic a little bit, because that way when we're interviewing backstage.
Thing then,
yeah. The other thing is I keep thinking I should be looking at this camera.
That camera?
Yeah, that's the one. I think it should be like the news. Like, hi, I'm Brad Hull, and tonight on the fucking Como News,
That's not even working. We're just doing this just practice. The real interview is after that.
Isn't there supposed to be a light blinking?
Oh shit! I forgot it.
God damn it! We forgot to turn the camera on. All right. Well, look for their new album, Sanctuary. Any title yet?
The Year the Sun Died is the working title.
Okay. The Year the Sun Died, coming out right before the sun comes up in the summer. So. Thank you guys very much. Now this will not air until well after this show. So is there any surprises you're going to be giving people at the 10-year anniversary of Studio 7?
I'm going to be playing 2 new songs, so I mean that's somewhat of a surprise, I guess. So
it's on the flyer that we're playing 2 new songs, so it's not like surprise. Oh, it's a surprise in the sense that they haven't heard them before.
Right.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much, guys.
Fucking monkey.
All right.
The song is called I Am Low. Thank you.